So my name is Helena Bonham and I got involved about 100 years ago, frankly. I was involved, I think probably one of the first people. Lucinda Coxon wrote it originally. She approached me about 5 years ago. There's another director, James doesn't know that. And James came around, and when he came around, he said, like, this was about, I guess, 2 years ago. And to be honest, I was slightly ambivalent because I thought this part is highly cuttable. She's a mum part. It's not a huge amount there. But there was so much that intuitively and in my gut and in my I had to do it because a lot of it, apart from just admiring Winton as a man and that story and One Life, my family, my grandparents did very similar things, not quite on the, did extraordinary things as far as giving visas to Jewish people fleeing the Nazis. So it was part of my DNA. Frankly, also my great-granny was Austrian Jewish, so I basically played her. So I had to do it. And I was Anthony Hopkins' mum and Johnny Flynn's mum. So
tell us a little bit more about your character then.
Well, Babby Winton, she was a pretty formidable woman, highly educated, unusual for her time, very cultured. She was a refugee herself. She came from Germany, Nuremberg, probably in about early 1900s. She'd done the First World War as a German. They were called Wertheim until, I think, 1937. They changed their name to Winton because they could feel another war coming on, and then they thought they can't do the same, be in England with a German name. And she was extraordinary. I think, in all honesty, she was somewhat frustrated. She could have had an amazing job, but it wasn't the time. She was a housewife. So what she did with her son, and that was a very exceptional and I think quite unusual relationship, a mother and son relationship that is so dynamic. What they did, I think, fulfilled her. It was kind of what she was dying to be. She had all this resource. She was clever and efficient and organised, and she was the perfect woman for the job, and her son knew it.
And just finally then, what do you hope audiences will take from this film?
I hope that they'll get the hope, and then they'll feel empowered, because that's the main message, that this one man can affect, and every one person can make a difference.